Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So as y'all can see, today's video is another right hand versus left hand challenge, and I wanted to try things digitally this time to see if there was a huge difference in how hard or easy it was to work through this illustration. And speaking of this illustration, I'm obviously doing the right-handed side of this as a speed paint because my right hand is my dominant hand, and it's kind of self-explanatory how that's going to play out. That being said, I did want to talk a little bit about this drawing, of course. So lately I've been going through quite a bit of art block, which is why I decided to yet again ask my husband for something to draw, because more often than not, he'll sort of give me something that will help me push myself. And this time he asked me to draw a Marill from Pokemon. I'm not the best at actually drawing Pokemon, but I thought it would be fun to try and make a sort of humanized version of a Marill. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, by the way. I think it's Marill. But yeah, I wanted to do a lot of course, round motifs, because obviously Marill is made almost exclusively out of like spheres. And I decided to do cute little like space buns tied up with like I don't know if you guys know like those hair ties with like the big chunky beads. It was like two big clunky circles on like a little black band. If that makes sense, I hope. They were sort of popular in like the early 2000s. I know my cousins wore them quite a bit, but I thought that would just be a cute callback to the fact that Marill has these big round ears, because they are, of course, a mouse. I also tried to do like a kind of wave design on her t-shirt because Marill is a water type and now I believe also a fairy type, and you guys will see that later when I do the coloring. It didn't necessarily end up the way that I saw it in my head, but I think you can definitely still tell that it is a wave. I also really like how her hair turned out actually. I added like a lot of little like textures of like flyaways and stuff, and I think it turned out really cute. I really want to practice painting curly hair more this year, and just finishing more pieces in general, like I mentioned in the studio vlog, which by the way, if you guys have not seen, I posted my first ever studio vlog, and I could really use some critique on it, because boy was it kind of a hot mess. I'm still really proud of how it turned out. It was really fun to film, but yeah, I definitely need some help in that department. So if you have any tips or if you have any suggestions to make the studio vlogs more interesting, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, here is the finished sketch of the right hand, so let us move on to the left. Okay, so now here is the left hand, which is the hardest part. It doesn't help that I also didn't really do any warm-up sketches before I filmed this video, so this is going to be a nightmare. I don't know how to hold my pencil in my left hand, because this is how I hold it in the right hand. But if I hold it like that in my left hand, it feels like I'm like manhandling it. And I'm shaking you guys. But yeah, it feels like I'm manhandling it, and it's not like a very natural position, so I'm gonna try to go like maybe closer to the tip and see if that helps. I'm not drawing. Oh, I'm using the eraser, duh. Oh my gosh. You know what? Maybe I should put this on a separate layer too. Okay. So I'm gonna try to just do, you know what? I think my left hand, like, dexterity has improved a little bit since the last video. In case I haven't already mentioned it, I did this video probably a little bit over a year ago, traditionally, and I said that I wanted to continue to try and draw with my left hand to see if I could like increase you know, my, I guess, dexterity, and that is not a circle. You know, just try and make it so that I can draw with both my left hand and my right hand in case, God forbid, anything happened to my right hand. And it has gotten slightly better. I haven't been practicing, which is interesting. I definitely should practice more, but I am shocked at how not atrocious it's looking. It's definitely bad, but it could be so much worse, so I'm gonna keep trying to sketch this. at least you can kind of vaguely get the same sort of shape from this. My main concern is the line art and how that's going to look, because it's okay if the sketch looks a little rough, but the line art is gonna be hard to keep a really steady hand. It's hard for some reason to make curves with my left hand, is what I'm realizing. I can make like kind of broad circles, but like curved shapes and like ovals, it's like, no, I don't really, oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, it just doesn't want to do like round shapes. That's so weird. I wonder why that is. Okay, I'm gonna try and zoom us in, and we're gonna try to get to the refined portion of this. Oh my god, I want to put this into my right hand so badly. So, and see, the problem with this is the way that I do line art, I don't do like, oh god, I don't do like one complete line. I still like sketch in order to get the lines. So this is gonna be interesting. It's definitely, you know, you remember when I said it was a little bit better? Maybe that's not 100% true. This is the least clean line art in the entire world. The sketch was neater than this. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. This is so hard for no reason. Ambidextrous people, I am so very jealous of you. Also, here's a good question for y'all to answer in the comments. If you are ambidextrous, were you born that way? Or did you like teach yourself? Did you like force yourself to be ambidextrous? Because I want to know if there is hope for me out there. If I just keep trying to be also left-handed, if one day I will also be left-handed, because this is not looking well. If anything happens to my right hand, it's over for me. I do like this design. I think it's kind of cute. I would not have thought about it, obviously, like I already said, if it were not for my husband. He's very much into Pokemon. I'm thinking about trying to do a video. I don't know if it's ever going to come to light because my husband is very shy, but I want to do like a drawing Pokemon characters from memory video, and I want to include him in it drawing alongside me because he also is an artist. He's very good. But also he knows a lot about Pokemon, and I know almost nothing. I've literally only played Sapphire, a few minutes of X, and then a little bit of, was it Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? I don't remember. One of those, one of the more recent games. But I do like Pokemon as a franchise. I do play Pokemon Go about as often as I can. I can't really play it too much because I don't have 3G on my phone, so I can really only play when I open my phone in my bedroom, and that really isn't the best for spinning Pokestops and such. But I do try. But yeah, hopefully one day you guys will see that video because I think it'll be super funny. I literally know nothing about Pokemon and he knows everything, so it'll be really interesting to see just exactly what sort of illustrations we end up creating. This is looking like a hot mess right now. Yeah, I'm just going to keep trying to line this, and then I'm going to show you guys the finished result so I'm not boring you with talking for forever. But yeah, here is the finished result. Well, not quite finished actually, because I have to get it colored for you guys, so let's do that. So yeah, here is the final version of these illustrations. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was somewhat entertaining for you guys. I am so excited to be back filming YouTube videos. It has been so like so much better than just like sitting and, you know, trying to relax, but deep down I'm like, oh god, I want to film a video. So yeah, it's been super fun. Speaking of things that have been super fun, my Patreon, I've already talked about it in the last video, or was it the video before that? Some video, the first video in the new year. I've made so many changes to the Patreon. There's a lot more tier rewards now and so many more interesting things, so please go and check that out. I'm super excited about it, and I would love to give a big shout out to my patrons, Elise Thompson, Duran, Mandy, Schleeps, Created by Twins, and Puppy Paws. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!